Hello, 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 Diva Simons, dolls, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Femininity with Mama Gail. Today, let's just conversate. Let's talk about what are you worth. Let's talk about your self-esteem, about your self-worth, your value, and you knowing it. Mama Gail get a lot of emails. Some of the emails I cannot even answer because it's not clear on the question that you're asking me, but I get a lot of Mama Gail. This man is using me. Mama Gail, why won't he commit? Mama Gail, it started off great. Now it seems like he's lost interest. Mama Gail, he don't want me. Mama Gail, he's just using me for sex. Mama Gail, he only calls me when he wants sex. You know, things of that nature is he. But the thing that we forget is, what is the part that we are playing in this? Like, why does a man feel comfortable treating you the way that he does? You have these complaints and we look at what he's doing, but what about what we're doing? How do we treat ourselves? Do we love ourselves? Do we have any boundaries? And I'm not just speaking to you. It took me a long time to get to this place of self-love. When you love you, it doesn't matter what anybody else says or does. When you love you, you are able to let whatever somebody say or do roll down your back like water off a duck's back and keep it moving. It does not faze you because you cannot control somebody else's actions. But people will continue to treat you the way that you allow them to treat you because it reflects how you feel about yourself. If you have no self-value, if you don't value you, and you think that everything is wrapped up and tied up in this relationship, in this man, that there's no other man, I gotta have that man, and things of that nature, people are going to treat you the way that you treat yourself and how you feel about yourself. If you are needy and clingy, men are repulsed by needy women. And why are you needy? Because you do not know your own value. You do not know your own worth. So you need somebody else to validate you and give you worth. I was at a point one time where a couple of years ago and having anxiety attacks and things of that nature because I felt like I needed a relationship. I needed a partner. And I looked up anxiety. And it said that anxiety comes from being desperate. And that snapped me right up out of that. Desperate who? For what? Yeah, when you are needy, you are desperate for something or desperate for someone that you can't seem to find. You don't have the faith and the trust in yourself to get from you. So people treat you. They ghost you because you allow them to ghost you. They breadcrumb you because you allow them to breadcrumb you. They treat you any kind of way because that's how you feel about yourself. Because if you felt better or felt great about yourself, you would set boundaries. And when that person, male, female, whoever, crosses those boundaries, you got to go. What are you in my life for? I don't need you if you're not going to value me. You have to know that you are a treasure, that you are a diamond, that you are priceless, that you are a masterpiece, that you are who you are, that you have worth. Not put your worth in somebody else. There will never be another you. You are uniquely you. And until you come to the place of who you are, that I am valuable, that I am somebody, that I have worth. If you don't come to knowing this, people are always going to treat you a certain way. They're always going to disappoint you. We live in a world where people are ruthless, raw. They will take and not give. They will treat you any kind of way and move on. But you cannot get caught up in what's going on in the world. You just have to know who you are. Be who you are. Be comfortable in who you are. Be confident in who you are. Have self-respect. Have self-love. Love you first. Before you can love anybody else, you have to love you first. If you don't have love for you, you cannot love somebody else. How can you love somebody else and you be so in love? Oh, I love him so much, my Miguel. He's my everything. He's my world. But you don't have any love for you because you allow for this man or this woman that you love so much to treat you any kind of way. Real talk. If you have somebody taking, and not giving nothing, it's a problem. And don't get it twisted, because you have some of you young ladies as well as young gentlemen who you'll give, but you won't allow anybody to give back to you, even sexually. I had an email come in and one young lady said that her dude would pleasure her, but when it came to him receiving, he had to control everything and she was turned off by that. I know the feeling. But you cannot allow yourself to get caught up in how someone else is. If he's pleasuring you and he wants to control the rest of the situation and you enjoy the sex, let him control it. Because you're getting what you're worth. If he does not know his worth and he does not feel like he can lay back and enjoy the pleasure of who he is, that's his problem, not yours. I don't always get to answer every email because the emails aren't clear. Always. Well, the question is that you're asking. And some of the things, Mama Gail, may seem harsh, but when I come to you young ladies aggressively on these videos, it is because I love you. I never had a mentor to tell me the stuff that I'm telling you. So if I come raw, if I come straight with no chaser, talking about your value and your worth, talking about who you are and getting to know who you are, saying what I'm saying from the heart and not from the head, then I appreciate, like I said, that you guys value my opinion. But in the same token, value my aggressiveness. When you never had someone to tell you what I'm telling you, value it. You know, you have to value your body, value your spirit, value your soul. You have to learn how to put a gate around you and not give everybody access to be able to enter you, not only physically, but mentally, spiritually, socially, emotionally. In this chaotic world we live in, you have to set boundaries and not allow anyone and everyone to invade and step into your space and just do whatever it is that they want to do whenever they come and treat you any kind of way. If you're having quiet time, not allow people to just walk into your space and interrupt everything that you're trying to do. Kids and all, hubby and all, have some space and self-love. This is me time. Don't invade my space. Real talk. Valuing you is important nowadays, because you have people who hate you for no reason. You have people who are jealous of you out in the open. You have people who are secretly hating you and calling you friend. But when you know who you are, you know that none of that's not your problem. None of that's your business. As long as they don't hurt you, harm you, put their hands on you, we don't have a problem. Self-love. What are you worth? Are you worth just a $40 in a blunt? Are you worth just a new wig and getting your hair done? Are you worth steak and potato dinner and you feel like you gotta have sex because he took you out? Or are you worth the investment? Making someone invest in you. Getting to know you. Men lose interest when they get you for free. When they get what they want without any type of pushback. You don't have to be aggressive and, be strong-arming and trying to control a man. But in the same token, you don't just give him what he wants because he wants it. When it's something precious, something valuable, and they have to work for it, they cherish it. When they get it, they don't ghost it. They don't run away from it. They try to spend as much time as they can with it. They appreciate it. They tell everybody about it. They glory in the fact that they got it. They celebrate it and want to be with it every chance they get. So the question is not, what are they doing? The question is, what are you doing? What are you worth? What is your value? And I get, oh, Mama Gail, I'm a dime. You know, I love me. I have self-confidence, this, that, and the other. You have all of that until you fall in love. Until you open your legs. That used to be my problem. I'm an empath. So being an empath, I'm emotional by nature, very sensitive. But sex, I don't have sex casually out with different people because I attach love. And I know the value of my jewelry box, the diamond, my VJ. And I can't be just sharing her and allowing people to just chip her off and take her for granted, and I lose my value. So in me knowing who I am, that I am an emotional creature and I attach sex to love, everybody can't have access to my jewelry box, to my diamond, to my love spot, because I love me and I'm going to take care of me and I'm not going to allow anyone to violate me. So when you get ghosted and walked away from, there's nothing you can do about getting ghosted and breadcrumbed. Walk away from it. Don't attach yourself in your feelings and your emotions. What did I do wrong? Examine yourself. Real talk. This is my little rampage. What are you worth? Look at you instead of pointing the finger at everybody else and why are they doing this? Why are they treating me like this? You have to learn how to take a L, which is a loss, and walk away. Examine yourself and make sure that it never happens again. This is Femininity with Mama Gail. This is my little rampage. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Have a blessed day, divas, diamonds, and dolls, ladies and gentlemen.